The test will begin now. Hello, this is part 1. I'm going to ask you some general questions about lending and borrowing. Have you ever borrowed anything from anyone? Have you ever borrowed money from others? Will you share your mobile with anyone? Do you like to lend things to others? How do you feel when people do not return things they borrowed from you? Now I'd like to move on to part 2. Get your paper and pencil ready and now take 1 minute to write some notes about the topic below. There will be 1 minute of silence and then a prompt for you to start speaking. Please pause the audio and start talking now. I'd like to ask you a question based on your talk. What do you think is the best way to decrease pollution? That is the end of part 2. We will now move on to part 3. We have been talking about pollution, now I'd like to talk about the environment in general. Are there any environmental problems in your country? Are people concerned about environmental problems in your country? What is the world's worst environmental disaster caused by humans? Do you think rivers have always been a dumping ground for unwanted waste in many cities? Do you think pollution will be less of a problem in the future? What can individuals do to protect the environment? This is the end of the speaking test. You should play back your recording to see where you could improve.